It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Vivint Smart Home Arena in downtown Salt Lake City. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz getting set to match up with the New York Knicks. The opening tip won by the Jazz as we get started in Salt Lake City. Nothing going here on that drive. Old school backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. Oh, not a good pass there as it's stolen by Utah.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
He got a piece.
Substitutions, Utah.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. To Hollis Jefferson. Shot won't go. Mitchell with it up top. He'll run the offense. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
To Dennis Smith Jr. Screen coming. Just not going down.
And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable with. Stay up on him, make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Smith with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Rises for the slam.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Beyond the arc for 3. He engulfed him that time. Mitchell with the basketball. 2-point advantage. Slams it down. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate. Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Here comes the screen. Dennis Smith Jr. with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Short jumper off the mark. Into the front court comes Smith. 10-6 our score. Flushes down the slam. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
Mitchell with it up top. Up by 3. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Ah, rocking the rim.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Donovan Mitchell with the rock. Takes stock of the floor. Knicks with 4 to shoot to Dennis Smith Jr. Dennis Smith Jr. missed his first. That one goes.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
To Gobert, and the slam.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
The assist from number 29.
Smith with it up top. 14-13 our score. It's a 1-point game. Nothing going here on that drive.
2 minutes left in the first quarter.
He shoots. Oh, off the mark.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Runner here won't go down. To Gobert. And a throwdown. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Here comes the screen. To Hollis Jefferson. From the painted area, won't go down. Another follow, no good. Mitchell with the basketball. Just under a minute to play here in this opening quarter. That one's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks clear the board. Stuffs it down with authority.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the three.
Mitchell with it up top. Shot clock off as they look to break the tie. Screen coming. Shot for Mitchell won't go. That's it for the first quarter. This game is all tied up. A good start to this one. All tied up as we...
Substitutions, New York. Subbing in for Utah.
From long range. Tough shot. He hits.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Missed it at the line. To Hollis Jefferson. It goes down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Fires the three. Textbook defense. Mitchell with the basketball. Down 2. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Won't go. to Hollis Jefferson. Slam dunk for Hollis Jefferson.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Here comes the screen. Nice.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. New York with 4 to shoot. Short jumper won't fall. Had a chance, but it's no good. Mitchell with it up top. Trailing by 4. To Fareed.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Lets it fly from long range, knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
Defense, do the math. You force them to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Here comes the screen. Mitchell. Rebound taken by Hollis Jefferson. Fires the 3. Can't go down. Smothering defense. It's a turnover as they head the other way. It's Jazz ball. Here's a chance from long range. That's good D. Shot no good. The follow won't go either.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
For the Union.
First one goes down. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Mitchell with the basketball. Down 6. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Turns and slams it down.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Corner 3 at the buzzer. It's good. And it gets them closer as we reach the end of the first half. Time expires to end the first half. The Jazz out in front.
The Jazz. And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us. And see you again after the game.
Substitutions, New York. Substitutions, Utah.
Screen.
To Dennis Smith Jr. Dennis Smith Jr. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
For 3, message received. Well defended.
In the first half, you were hot. I get that. Now, since you're not, it's time to start squaring those shoulders and getting those feet in the right position to actually align yourself to make the shot.
And the Jazz have it. They cleared the rebound. Going to launch beyond the arc. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks.
You go back to the principles. Things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Smith into the front court. His guys down 3. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Utah ball. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's how you defend.
Welcome to the roller coaster ride of basketball. Just because you are knocking down those open looks in the first half doesn't mean you're going to knock them down all game long.
Well, you can't do that.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Beyond the arc for 3. Shakes free and hits.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Mitchell to the basket, but he can't get it to go. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. For 3. Rebounds pulled down by New York. Smith now into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Short jumper won't go down. To Gobert. From the outside, no good. The possession lies with New York. Trying to cash in. And the rebound taken in by Utah. Runner here won't go. Smith shot no good. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
No, no, no. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
And he connects on the first free throw. able to convert on both free throws. Possession lies with New York. Smith. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for two.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Smith with the basketball. Down 4. And the reward, he's going to the line.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Dennis Smith Jr. has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 69% at the line. Goes 2 for 2. Utah with the possession. From long range. No good. That's great defense.
As a team, they were on an absolute tear in the first half. But guess what happens during halftime? The defensive team makes adjustments, and it looks like it's working out.
Not that time. The follow won't go either. Great hustle. That's what you like to see. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Entering the game for Utah, number 42. And number 44, Trey Burke. 1 minute remaining.
And the basket good at the rim.
And don't you dare think about the fourth quarter yet. The only quarter that matters is the one you're playing in right now. Finish strong.
Trey Burke. That no good off the mark. Into the front court comes Smith. Game's all tied in the final minute here in the third. Dennis Smith Jr. With that, he's 5 for 9.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
Trey Burke. And the rebound taken down by Mitchell. Has a look. Mitchell shot off the mark. Desperation shot here from half court. That ends the third quarter. We have a tie ball game. It's Utah basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And this game's been everything we could.
Substitutions, Utah. In the game for the New York Knicks, number 43, Donovan Mitchell.
To Dennis Smith Jr. Knocks it down off the step back.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Get back, get back, get back.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Side up.
Short jumper misses. Here comes the screen. Fires the three. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Hollis Jefferson. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Screen coming. Rudy Gobert with the block. Oh, good defense by the Jazz as they come away with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Free throws coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Rondé Hollis Jefferson at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 76% from the line. 2 for 2 on that trip. New York Knicks basketball. Knocked loose. Smith stuffs it down with authority.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
I got ball. This is all me. I got him.
Fires the 3. Now that's a contest.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
It's a big finish.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. First one, count it. Knocks down the second free throw. Knocks down all 3 at the line. Knicks with the basketball. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jim.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Utah Jazz are in the penalty.
Gotta come through.
Shot clock winding down. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's a chance from long range. That misses with 3 seconds left. It's a victory for the Knicks as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen.
The Knicks did what great teams do best. Finish. The defense in this matchup was outstanding. When they weren't blocking shots, they were making steals. And it all came together for a terrific win. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the New York Knicks. The Jazz lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. This loss is sure to be all the more bitter because of how well they shot from beyond the arc. Their percentage from three-point range was outstanding. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Utah Jazz. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.
is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Vivint Smart Home Arena in downtown Salt Lake City. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz getting set to match up with the San Antonio Spurs. The San Antonio Spurs beat Dejounte Murray to DeRozan. Around the perimeter to Murray. DeRozan with a shot off the mark.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
To Hollis Jefferson. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Spurs have it. To DeRozan. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. It was right there. Murray into the front court. 8-2 our score. Down to 5 on the 24. That's no good.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
To Murray. Oh, he missed a short one there. And count the basket inside.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
San Antonio with the basketball. Dejounte Murray lobs it up. DeMar DeRozan. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
To Murray. Here comes the screen. DeRozan. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Rudy Gobert. Huge block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
To DeRozan. Deep right corner. 4-3. Much needed bucket right there with the 3. This game, long way to go. They're back within 10.
This isn't going to be a rollover game. That's the kind of facial expressions you need from somebody who's ready to fight.
The screen sets him up for 2.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Murray into the front court. Down 12. To DeRozan. Five to shoot for San Antonio. Deep 2 there. Won't go. for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the three.
Right now, San Antonio's possession. DeJounte Murray. To DeRozan.
1 minute left in the first quarter.
Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. They'll get it down to Leonard. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Second one's good. Splits the pair. And the finish at the rim.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Murray with the basketball. Down a bundle. Knocked loose. Throws it down.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
18. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 4. Utah Jazz are in the penalty.
DeJounte Murray at the line for 2 shots. A career 70% free throw shooter. Misses the first. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Fires the three, knocks it down, and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
Ed, body control is everything, especially on the defensive side of the floor. That was a great contest up top, but your body hit him on the way down. That's a foul every time.
Oh, he can't connect. Rebound taken by Hollis Jefferson. He'll let one fly from half court. We're through one at Vivint Smart Home Arena with the Jazz on top. Jay and I back with more after this. It's NBA Monday on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things.
Into the game for San Antonio, number 24. Into the game for the Utah Jazz, number 29.
DeJounte Murray.
Screen, coming.
Down to Cauley Stein. Rondé Hollis Jefferson with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Here's a chance from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Hey, we out. Everybody get back.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Free throw up and good, and the lead's back down to 13. It's Jazz ball to Hollis Jefferson. Probing the defense. No good. To Julius Randle.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Missed it. How'd that not go down? Count it.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Murray with it. Trailing by 15. To Julius Randle.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Big finish at the rim. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Julius Randle. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Here comes the screen. Looking for his man. Oh, bad pass. Taken away by the Spurs. To Murray. Five seconds to shoot. Lets it fly from long range.
That's his third personal foul. Team foul.
And he connects on the first free throw. Second and three is good. And he missed it.
Entering the game for Utah, number 18. Subbing in for the San Antonio Spurs, number 22.
And he finishes at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Kevin Huerter from long range. Kevin Huerter at the line. First one goes down. Second free throw off the mark. Still one to come. Spurs in possession. DeJounte Murray. Scores from the post.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Huerter can't connect that time. Murray into the front court. Trailing by 14. They go down low to Randle. Down to 5 on the 24. Trying to cash in. It's no good. Not sure what he was thinking there.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Murray into the front court. His guys down big. To Julius Randle. Knocked loose. DeJounte Murray. Nothing going here on that drive. The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock. Missed a wide open look. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
DeJounte Murray to Julius Randle. to Murray. Rudy Gobert rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Beyond the arc for three. Tough shot. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Able to convert inside.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Fires the three. Oh, that's how it's done.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Rondé Hollis-Jefferson tips it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
DeJounte Murray. Five to shoot for San Antonio. Add 2 points to the board.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Utah with the possession. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. The rookie, Herter, unbothered, buries the three.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Big finish that time for Julius Randle.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
I got ball.
Nothing going here on that drive. 4-3. Good for three.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Rudy Gobert pins it. That's his third block this evening.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
For three. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Fires the three, knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse, to kick out for, guess what, another one.
And finishes strong.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
First one, count it. And he hits the second. 3 for 3. Nice. San Antonio ball. DeJounte Murray knocked loose. And look out.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
And the basket put at the rim. Deep three at the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. A nice advantage so far for the Jazz. It's the Spurs with the basketball as we begin the
Substitutions, Utah.
DeJounte Murray. Down to Randall. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Here's a chance from long range, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. And hits the first free throw. Hits the second. One more coming. Perfect from the line. Hits all three of them. DeJounte Murray with the dunk.
The assist from number 10, DeMar DeRozan.
It's the Jazz who come away with the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Jazz put one in the win column with a solid performance. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Here are the guys who put up the most points. For the Utah Jazz, the Spurs put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.
Hey, it's dribble too much. The one look
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Vivint Smart Home Arena in downtown Salt Lake City. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz playing host to the LA Clippers. The opening tip won by the Jazz as we get started in Salt Lake.
Substitutions, Utah. Substitutions, Los Angeles.
Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. And the rebound taken in by Utah. And look out. Big finish at the rim. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
He was hacked. They let it go. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
With the fadeaway, burns him for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Here we go. My ball, my ball.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't get the bounce. To Porter. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Porter. Here's a chance from long range. No good. Nothing going here on that drive. To Gobert. Rudy Gobert missed his first. That one goes.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Porter. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Now a steal on a very lazy pass there. Nice pass to set things up.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Misfires. It's no good. And he finishes at the rim.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Jazz have the ball.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Otto Porter, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 78% at the line. And he makes them both.
That's me. I got ball. I got this. Play out. Let's go.
Here comes the screen. To Hollis Jefferson. It was right there.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Porter. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Rudy Gobert. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Probing the defense. Here comes the screen. Got a piece to knock it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
For 3, and the Jazz have it. They cleared the rebound.
I got him. Here we go.
Lets it fly from long range. He engulfed him that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
That'll do it for the first quarter. The Clippers are out in front. One quarter down. One way to go. So...
Stepping in for Los Angeles, number 50.
From long range, hits it, and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
It never would have been a foul if you didn't give him space. Your job defensively is to stay attached to him at all times. Force him to put the ball on the ground and drive and make a shot over the trees below.
Off the mark on his free throw. Leonard. Here comes the screen. Here's Leonard for 2. No good. And count the basket inside.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
And draws the foul.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. Utah with the possession. Beyond the arc for 3. Smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And look out.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Leonard. Shot clock winding down. Kawhi Leonard. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
miss those. Fires the three. Not easy.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Leonard to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Leonard. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
It's Jazz ball. 4-3. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Cleans it up, Gilgeous-Alexander. Taking advantage of the defender. Nice ball fake.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
You can count that one a 4-point play. It's LA Clippers ball. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot from the lane won't go. Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
The Jazz. Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided.
Substitutions, Los Angeles. Substitutions, Utah.
To Porter.
Screen coming.
Wide open look won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Slams it down. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Number 27, Rudy Gobert.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Here comes the screen.
Hey, I'm gonna have to send some help over here.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Hey, good protect.
Can't connect from in close. And finishes strong.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. And the slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Short jumper misses. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Great defense, forcing the miss. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Timeout called here by the Clippers as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter.
Non-perishable food items for the homeless in our community. Our thanks go to those who have already participated in this community event.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Rudy Gobert looking good. 4 for 5.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Driving right to the basket. And the rebound taken down by the Jazz. Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
LA with 4 to shoot to Porter. Here's a chance from long range. Textbook defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Clippers have the basketball. Knocked loose. Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Slams it down. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
And he drains it.
2 points. The assist from number 29.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
I got him.
Fires the 3. That no good. Off the mark. To Porter. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Here I come. Here I come.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
To Gobert. Rudy Gobert. He's now 5 for 6.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Baseline drive. Rudy Gobert swats it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will...
It's Utah basketball as we begin the...
Substitutions, Los Angeles. Substitutions, Utah.
Going to launch beyond the arc.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 3 for Utah. Number 30 to the line, shooting 3.
And he connects on the first free throw. Second and 3 is good. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. LA Clippers with the basketball. Gilgeous-Alexander to Porter. Gilgeous-Alexander. Scores from the post.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
For 3. Can't connect. It's no good. Knocked loose. A good defense by the Jazz as they come away with it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Porter. Lets it fly from long range. And out of Porter. So smooth. Catch and shoot. Buries the 3.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch. But great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Here comes the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander. Has a chance. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
smothered and still gets it to go down.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
From long range. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Beyond the arc for 3. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Porter buries it on the catch and shoot.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Fires the 3. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one. Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's the Jazz who come away with the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now.
The Jazz could not have been more dominant in this game. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
Block after block after